Hi, and welcome. My name is Arika Lewinsky, and I'm the product manager for the Progressive Delivery Group under the release stage at GitLab. Today, we're going to talk about the 13.3 Kickoff, and I have with me Dimitri.
Hi, I'm Dimitri, product designer for Progressive Delivery, and I'll be joining Orit in talking about the solutions for some of the problems how we're going to solve this milestone.
Okay, so the 13.3 planned issues can be found under this URL. It's under the Progressive Delivery Project, issue number 6. And today we're going to talk about our highlights for the next project. The first one is display strategy information on feature flag list view. So we have done a big refactor in the previous milestones in order to make feature flags more convenient and flexible and scalable to use. And one of the problems is that there's a missing feature where on the feature flags view, you cannot see the environment and strategy that you enabled in the single feature flag. So I'm going to move it over to Dimitri to explain a little bit about what we're adding.
Yeah, thanks. So as you can see here in the mockups, we're going to add the strategy of the feature flag in the list view of those feature flags, so you can easily see what is enabled when a feature flag is enabled and in what way. It's going to be added as a badge information UI element, and with that, it's going to be
great. Thank you. So all the information will be available, and you will be able to see all the information about the feature flag, the strategy, and the environment that it's applied on. The next issue is group deploy keys. So this is one of our popular issues that people have been asking for us to solve. And the issue is that you need deploy keys for your project in order to work with the repo and get different permissions for it, for cloning and fetching. And what happens now is that you actually need to manually add deploy keys for every project within a group manually in order for the permissions to be set. So we're going to introduce, and I'm going to move this over to Dimitri to talk about the UX solution.
Yeah, thanks. So in terms of the solution for this problem space is that we're going to elevate deploy keys towards the group level, making it accessible to manage those basically deploy keys in the group level across multiple projects, and in that way have one dedicated place to maintain those.
Great. Very excited about that feature. Our next topic is regarding ECS. So new ECS task definition based on a local JSON. We've recently added a GitLab CI YAML template that allows you to deploy to ECS, and we connected it to the auto DevOps workflow. So now you have auto deploy to ECS. This is an extension on our current solution, which allows you to create local task revisions and push them directly to AWS based on a local JSON. That wasn't previously supported. So we're really happy to extend the use cases that are going to be supported in our journey to streamlining deployments to AWS. Our next issue is also related to feature flags, and it's rolling out feature flags in environment by environment. It's tricky, and I'm going to move over to Dimitri to explain about that.
Thanks so much. In terms of this issue, this is very much still in progress, but we're going to make it easier to manage that gradual rollout across environments for a feature flag. There's various ideas currently in progress, but I would say that there are currently toggles, and we're going to make it a little bit more flexible to allow for that feature flag to be turned on and off per environment. Adding further granularity is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so just to expand a little bit about the problem that Dimitri mentioned is today we have a way to enable feature flags for specific environments to be toggled on, but it's a little bit difficult to explicitly say toggle off for a specific environment. So this new addition is going to make that much easier. And the last issue that we're going to be discussing today is read-only legacy feature flags. And this will actually only be visible in the next milestone, but the work is going to be done on this milestone. And this is on our journey from migrating from V1 legacy feature flags into the new feature flags that we have re-architectured. Slowly, while we are reaching feature parity to everything that we had in V1, we will turn feature flags, the old feature flags, to read only in the UI. So you've already seen the banner in our previous milestones that says that this will happen. So in 13.4, indeed, feature flags will turn into read only in UI. You will still be able to change them via the API, and they'll still work, but you will not be able to do any modifications through the UI. So the implementation is being done in this milestone, and it will be visible in the 13.4 milestone. So that's all for 13.3. I want to thank you for listening. Really excited about an awesome release.